Even with the hundreds or so runs that I've gotten, I will still never understand why that sometimes doesn't work. Also, I decided I want to do one more ATB run, but it's going to be a special kind of ATB run. I might do it as a race with my friend Eli. I don't know why I said it like that, as if you guys wouldn't know who that is. But I want to do a run of all titanium bolts on the Korean version of Up Your Arsenal. And since he also has a Korean copy of the game, I figured we should do it as a race. But he hasn't really given me a time to do so. And I was thinking of just saying, ah, screw it, I'll just do the run on my own, but I'll give him some time. And I figured, you know what, I'll just play some category extensions. And I can say one thing is that Up Your Arsenal on PS2 is a very different type of game. For one, camera tech, such as specifically camera flips, do not work the same as on PS3. The way I set up the strat, for example, to get the charge boots on Dax, I cannot do it on PS2 because the camera just works differently. I forget what exactly changes. And then another cam flip that I do on Dax on like the left side. That one does work, but I have to be further away from the wall for it to work. Okay, I'm not gonna risk the ladder skip. Thank you, Amoeba. I'm not gonna do ladder skip because I don't need it for this. I guess I shouldn't have done it in ATB either, but psh, look here, buddy. I'm not intending on doing like many attempts of this. I just want like, I could probably get like a 13 and dip. Maybe even get a 12. Hi, Namu. Look here too. Wait, what am I looking here for? But yeah, let's see, what else is there? Okay, on the PS2 version, there's a thing called quick select lag, where uh, if you try and quick switch, you might get frozen in place for a bit. But the game will still run, so you can still get your ass beat by enemies. That ain't good. I love this game. I do too. That's why I play it every day, or almost every day. Oh, I love all four of the Ratchet and Clank games on the PS2. That's why I play them a lot. Let's see. So when I tried to do VR Boxy, and I've done it before on PS2, but I could just not get it to work because of the quick select lag. So I had to do some insane shit where every single time in the sequence I wanted to pause the or swap weapons, I paused the game to swap the weapon. I did it in the pause menu. And you might think, wow, that sounds insane, and it is. Korean is technically the fastest version if you are only limited to PS2, because it is the fastest language for Holostar. It saves 1 second over Spanish, I believe. And if you're wondering why I'm not taking German into consideration, it's because the only versions of Ouya on PS2 that have German language are PAL, which have slower charge boots. When they upscaled this to the PS3, the charge boots were made into the correct speed. Based language? Hell yeah, Scary. What is up, my man? Oh, wait. Yeah, so we obviously don't do Corp because we need the titanium bolts. and we don't visit Holostar because that's really far into the game for this category. Oh, so yeah, I can just play in whatever language I want. Whoa, I've never landed. Is Scary a celebrity? He's just a friend. Really good runner of Ratchet Deadlocked. Right, okay. So, the PSN trophy strats originated with something called level stacking, where you stack level assets on top of each other. When you see me load the file during the load screen, you notice that when it says load complete or carga completada in Spanish, I press circle at a very particular time. I press it when stupid friend. No. Anyways, you notice that I press circle when on that loading screen where it'll say like Blackwater City or Starship Phoenix or Iridia, whatever. Don't want to go to Dax. I press it just as the ship disappears from that screen. What's actually optimal is to press it just way before that, and it'll kind of create a weird level stack state. The reason I do it as a level smash though is because if you die in the level smash state, it turns into a level stack. That's why if you ever see me like die on Blackwater City and reset, it's because I can't finish. So for whatever reason, if you turned a level smash into a level stack, hold on. If you cause this to happen, like where you turned a level stack into a level smash, Ratchet just spawns all the way up there, but it still has a lot of the same attributes as a level stack. So it's very strange. He just spawns up there. It changes like his spawn position somehow. Scary's the stupid friend. No. Oh, son of a bitch! I'm the stupid friend! Dude, I have never had that happen before. Okay, well, stupid fucking time loss. I'm gonna type an in the chat as a result of what I just fucking did. Anyways, so what was I saying? Something, I think the last thing I was yapping about was Korean Ouya. Hi, Mark. So yeah, you're gonna get to see the Korean version at some point in the future. And then I want to do Marcadia, which is up one. Not saving as much time as I should be. But it's okay, I have a lot of time to save on Marcadia. This Marcadia wasn't good. This Marcadia, I was so ATB pilled. I eat my ball sack. I have no idea if these boxes influence it, really, because they were always just in the way. Oh yeah, I hope that explained it, Kiawi. Oh, so you guys are gonna see me do something really stupid on when I set up ELDF, and it's gonna be removing the charge boots, and that's just because so that I can use the same like vision, because the charge boot model is really big. So I'm gonna just try and use the same like visual cue that I use with any percent in all titanium bolts and Union Plus, sort of. Okay. I've never had that happen before, where he just bonks on the ship. Anyways, I'm gonna quiet up real quick, because this strat is a little tricky. Okay. Got past it. Okay, and now the fun part. Um, come on, and land. Cool, I got it. Now I just hope I get Brian. I need Brian. I was actually really nervous when that happened. Holy shit, dude. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Death. Why were these 10 chosen? Is it because related to unrestricted? This category is 10 titanium bolts. The goal is to simply collect 10 titanium bolts. Any 10. Doesn't matter which 10. Just get the fastest 10. And these just happen to be the fastest 10. At least with what we know right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, this... Let's see... Okay, I'm a minute ahead, so this could be a 1357. The Obani was really good, considering Obani's not that difficult of a split in this category. So, it's gonna be super close if we get a 13. I might go for one more PB, because I did have a stupid death on Dax. But this category is like so short. Come on, let me just... There we go. I already have second place in this category, so technically I'm kind of already like happy with what I've got. But you know, I'm greedy and I must have more. Cool. I know there's a stupid death on Dax. I know, yeah, nothing. There's really just one stupid death on Dax, and that's it. That's the only like actually major mistake. That probably cost me like maybe 20. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. But I don't know. I don't really give that much of a shit. So. Oh wait, let me verify that. Yep, 10 titanium bolts have been collected.